Good afternoon and welcome back to Your Financial Independence. As you see from the thumbnail, we're going to be going over SOFI stock today, and I'm going to give y'all some kind of targets and to when I'm going to start buying this stock and about how much. And we're also, after that, we're going to get into an interview and kind of give some key takeaways that this one investor got from the CEO, Anthony Noto. But before we get into that information, I would like to throw this out there that is greatly appreciated if you like and subscribe, only if you enjoy this content though. So now, as you see on the screen, I have SOFI stock chart on the 5-day chart pulled up. And we have ran. I think institutions are buying in. Me personally, I feel like that's happening. And then retail investors are taking this bank charter in a good way, which it definitely is, especially once they get if they get FDIC insured. Took this screenshot today, and it was up another 3.81%. So congratulations to any investors that's currently in this stock. And with a price of $16.62. And I do want to point out here, the price of sales of a 16.63 with a company that's growing triple digits. I mean, looking back going forward next year, if they're doing the same thing that they are right now, you're talking about an 8 price of sales, which is really good for the amount of growth. I think they're forecasting like 43% for the next 5 years of revenue growth, which is amazing. So now we're going to get into some of before that, let's go back to the chart real fast. Almost skipped over. Sorry about that. So, I hope this stock goes down. I'm being a little bit greedy. I could buy right now. I feel like we're going to have another pullback in the market. But if I can get this stock at $16 even, I think that's a deal still. $16.62 right now is still a good buy. And I am going to limit myself. If this stock goes to $17.50, regardless, I'm not going to miss out on this run on this stock. If it goes past $17.50, as soon as I see it, I'm buying. How much am I looking at buying? I'm going to start an initial position on this somewhere around $2,000, so whatever amount of shares that would be. But that's what I'm looking at for my initial investment. That way, if it does go back down, I can, dollar cost average. So I do want to throw this in here real fast, just in case nobody has heard of SOFI Technologies. So SOFI Technologies, although the company was founded in 2011, they were the first to basically do student loans and has since expanded into a wide array of services, basically anything involving finance, whether that's mortgages, personal loans, finance tools, and services to go along with that. So a pretty varied business proposition. So now to get into some of the quotes that got done in this recent interview, that said, on the following chat with CEO Anthony Noto, which is the CEO of SOFI, just so y'all know, Oppenheimer's Dominic Gabrielli not only walked away incredibly positive, but the analyst also believes many investors are also just now beginning to understand the broad opportunities that SOFI business model aims to capture. And you think about it, I believe the stock was hovering around a $12 to $13 billion market cap. And the CEOs have already came out and talked that this is a $2 trillion opportunity. So that is so much growth that we're going to see in the next decade. I believe that SOFI is going to experience in the next decade to 2-3 decades. Whenever, especially if you go on their app, I am a SOFI user. Everything, it's almost like a Robinhood app. Everything's in there. Everything's neat. They offer everything that you need for SOFI. So if you are a SOFI user, there's not really another reason as to why you should use another bank because they offer everything. So another quote that I want to throw in on this video is our biggest takeaway: SOFI has a clear, deliberate, overarching strategy with a painstaking throughout roadmap, all with a clear focus on the individual product return hurdles. So you may be asking yourself, what is different from SOFI than all these other fintech platforms? And I also want to include this in here because I think he summarized this really well. Its tech segment boasts richer APIs when compared to other payment platforms, while in financial services, SOFI Invest provides robust adversary and advanced basically the computer algorithms that helps pick and manage investments, Money Invest, integrated custom ETFs. So also trading funds can be assessed instantly via the money product. Furthermore, Gabrielli says because the loan business is integrated, it's the only super app on the market. That's a big takeaway. The only super app, because they have everything, and now that they got the Galileo platform, you're more or a lot of users that we're seeing are more inclined to use more products through SOFI, which in turn gives them more revenue and potential more net income in the distant future. So the company is also hoping to secure a bank charter, which down the road they're going to get FDIC assured, in my opinion, which will ultimately allow for competitive money interest rates and enable longer term expansion. And then they can get into other, finance groups as far as auto loan and then refinancing. So another area the discussion touched upon was the anticipated growth for this tech platform. While the 5-year revenue outlook breaks down into a mix of 40% lending, each 30% for tech and financial, the present technology platform revenue forecast does not take into account the product expansion, which is already underway. All in all, Gabriele's confidence is conveyed via the outperform, which is a buy rating, with a $23 price target. And that's why I believe right now is a good time to buy SOFI technology. I'm personally being picky with the stock price and trying to invest in a good time. Not really trying to time the market, because I don't believe people can do that. But I do expect another pullback in the overall S&P 500 NASDAQ markets, which will impact SOFI. So I'm kind of being a little bit picky with the price target. But overall, they have a strong buy rating with 5 raters right now, with an average price target of $24.50. So this is a little bit of news that did break out about SOFI today. I feel like the market really isn't moving off of this. They're more so looking at, the bank charter getting FDIC assured. I think the anticipation for that before this next quarterly revenue comes out, which I believe is on November 10th. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I feel like the market is moving towards that and seeing the overall what SOFI is going to be doing in the future, and honestly what they're doing right now. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps out this small channel, and catch me back on the next video.